Hungry for what, Joey? Hungry for some lunch breaks? Nom 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 nom. What's up, Johns? It's good to see you, my friend. Got my product in from Blowout Cards so we can finally make a decision on what we want the Mega Baseball number 6 to have in it. So I've been looking forward to this one. Exciting stuff! Also, I have a little package that came in from our old buddy Urban Card Breaks. So kind of excited to see what he sent us. It's my box, so we'll see what's in the box. Plus, he sent me an awesome card that he hooked me up. I mean, the dude, he's a good guy. So he hooked me up with a card. I'll show you. I hope Dave Duriga shows up today, because he's got to see what's behind me. Maybe I'll move it and make it a little more obvious. Paige, you should be over it. How do you like them apples, Paige? Just got ranched. So, he sent me this sucker, which is pretty legit awesome. It's my only Charlie Blackmon auto, numbered to 56. Really excited when I got this card. Thank you so much, Urban. You may not be here right now, but what a gift, man. That was very nice of you. Beautiful Charlie Blackmon, my first Charlie Blackmon auto. Oh! Excited about that one. My Rockies auto collection is really starting to grow. I'm kind of excited. And it's funny because, you know, Rockies, there's not really any players with a lot of value, although Nolan Arenado will probably have quite a bit. His rookie card goes for a bit. And it should be going for more. He's just completely underrated, not just in baseball, although he doesn't seem underrated in baseball. They do talk about him a lot, but he's definitely underrated. His card is underrated comparatively. Even Christian Yelich seems to sell for better than Arenado, which is ridiculous because Arenado is one of the top 5 players in the entire MLB. I mean, the guy's amazing. I would argue top 3 players in the MLB. Mike Trout, Nolan Arenado. I'll let you guys decide on the third. Charlie Beardman, yeah. Then Philip sent me a card too and hooked me up with a pretty cool Ryan McMahon. That was my first Ryan McMahon auto also. Both from Archives. This one's numbered to 99. On-card autos. So that was pretty cool. Got 2 of my favorite Rockies players. In fairness, they're kind of all my favorite Rockies players. You know, not just the 2. Blackmon, Arenado, Story, McMahon. Love them all. I think we have a really good squad, honestly. Like, we have a decent team, and I'm pretty, I'm excited for the day that we actually spend some money on pitching and can actually have a chance at doing some damage in the playoffs. But we always seem to come up short with our pitching. Paige is sick today. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. What do you seem to be sick a lot, Paige. Let's fix that. I had gotten rid of all my moderators when I believed that your moderators that your moderators didn't count towards your watch hours. And I found out that's BS, so I've been slowly putting moderators back. needed to. All right. My other orders for PSA finally got put into the system, so that's sweet. PSA is finally making some movement. It seems like they were kind of slow there for a couple weeks. I don't know, they just kind of stopped over Thanksgiving. But so, the product that I got in is pretty sweet. I'll put that aside. We'll get into that in a minute. But the break has a bunch of options. All right, so Mega Baseball Mixer number 6. What's up, Josters? How you doing, man? Yeah, weak immune system. My sister has the same issue. She had a battle with cancer and has come out the other side, but her immune system is just so weak for like a year afterwards and even more. So, yeah, it can be brutal. I should probably zoom this camera out a little bit so you can see better. There we go. All right, so for Mega Baseball number 6, we have a plethora of options as far as products go. So we've got this hot box of Optic. We've got this Bowman 2019 Bowman Hobby Box, the 2018 Series 2 Hobby Box, the Topps Chrome Jumbo, which is 5 autos, and Topps Gold Label. Plus, we could put in any of the Ty Cobbs. So what I'll do with the Ty Cobbs is like the first 10 people who buy a spot in the break, they'll get a free Ty Cobb. But I was thinking about doing a draft break this time. It would not be random team. It would be a draft break. What do you guys think about that? A draft break? That way people probably have a better chance at the team they want. Just a thought. Classic Cards, what's up, man? Good to see you. Always like seeing you here, man. So, anyways, got quite a bit of product that we can make a decision on here. Now, I went through and did some numbers, and with various combinations here, we can keep the break between 15 and 20 bucks. So, it's going to be a decently priced break because there's quite a few autos and some good hit boxes, quote unquote. I always try to put one of these in. It's like a high-end hit box. Gonna get a hit. Gonna get a gold framed card. Autoed. Be kind of cool. Which I really wish those were like real gold around the corners because those look so cool. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Classic. Patreon, nice to see. Dragon Fan Tim. Just give me the Mets, Joey says. Fight for it. Elkanon just got notification the Rockies are listening to offers to trade Nolan Arenado. Well, that would only be up to Nolan Arenado. So, he has a no-trade clause in his contract for 3 years. He's only been in that contract for 1 year. So, if he wants traded and out, then he can definitely do that. But he has a no-trade, so the team can't trade him without Nolan's consent. Which is interesting. I mean, Nolan might want to go. He sounds like he's committed. But, if they're going to listen to trade offers, fine. They just, he has the power to veto that up to 3 years. I'd be really ticked off to see Nolan go. It would be just another mismanagement by the Rockies where they can really do something with some good talent here. It would be ridiculous for them to trade him right now because they're just about to sign Trevor Story to a long-term deal as well. His deal's probably going to look a little bit more like, let's see. I mean, his deal is probably going to be a little more like Blackmon's was. Maybe 150 million, 170 million over 8 years, 10 years, maybe, something like that. So that's kind of what I anticipate. But I do see them. They're going to sign Trevor Story to a long-term deal. I think they're going to have Blackmon stand on that list. So we're going to have Arenado, Blackmon, and Story. And their pitching is what they really have to worry about. Figuring out how to clear up Wade Davis and what's his face. Both of those guys were just terrible this year, so those boxes on the left look interesting. Which one's we talking about? Oh, the football. Okay, so I do have a football for my first football break. I have to get one more product for this break. So this isn't a complete break right now, but I'll show it to you. So here was my thought. Let me figure out this baseball one really quick. So my thought was to do this box, and then, sorry, it would be these 3 items and one of these hobby boxes. So with this hobby box, we're looking at $16 a break, or $16 a spot. This one, we're looking at $17 a spot, and this one, we have to look at $19 a spot. That's just the price difference. So I was thinking these 3 boxes, which would be Gold Label, Chrome, and 1 Ty Cobb, plus one of these 3. So whichever one you guys think. Hey, Mr. Unknown. I'm just kind of getting the break ready for Friday right now, but we're discussing what's going to be in that break. I don't have any personal stuff to break right now. But anyways, those 3, and then we pick one of those. Okay, so the football break is going to look like this. So I'm going to have 1 box of 2019 certified. This comes with 2 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards. We're going to have 1 box of playoff. Comes with 1 autograph and memorabilia card. Playoff football from Panini. Then we have some, these are all packs from hobby boxes at the store. So this is like $100 worth of packs here. None of the autos had been pulled yet out of any of these. So these are all just kind of like chancy. I'm not really putting these up as far as a lot of value. Okay, so I'm not charging you what I paid these for these, because the odds aren't as good. But I have 1 other box that I'm going to be putting in. I just need to decide what box that's going to be. I've done Prism. I've done Origins. I liked Origins. I can do Absolute. Absolute's also cool. So there's several options there. But that's going to be what the football break is. So, welcome on. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you, Classic Cards. Appreciate that. Yeah, Gold Label's always a fun pick. I really like Gold Label, just the look of it. Only the gold cards, actually. And the parallels are pretty cool. But, Joey, are you interested in that football? I do have that 1 other box that I need to put in, so. Thanks, Dwells. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just met you over at, was it Mountains? I think it was Mountains. It's good to see you, man. Appreciate it. Big Harv, how you doing, man? But I do need to crack into something today, which I am going to be doing. So let's put this football break aside, which I'm excited about, because I haven't done football this year, and I really want to start getting into the breaks for football. So this Mega Baseball Mega Baseball, oh my goodness, Mega Baseball Mixer number 6 would include these 3 products, and then one of these 3. We just have to decide on which one. So put your votes in for which one, which of the hobby boxes you'd like to see in the break, and we'll go from there. 1 out of 1, Class 3 out of Gold Label. Wow. Well, let's look at the odds on what that would be. So Class 3 would be black. See, it's 1 out of 10. Framed autographs, parallels. What color was it? Obviously, it would have to be like gold, probably. I'm assuming that it's gold. That's 1 out of 2,851. That's pretty good. It's a great pull, man. It's a great pull. One of one Class 3 out of Gold Label. Oh, maybe it wasn't an auto though. Okay, so it could be different. Where are you headed, Paige? Oh, you just got home. Never mind. Where'd you drive Big Harv 2? That's a good one. Topps home run. Yeah, I want some more. My buddy found Chronicles. So he's going to send me some Chronicles. But it's going to take some time. He's out in California, and the Chronicles was pretty good. It wasn't the framed one. Okay, so it's just one of one, Class 3. Still pretty cool. I mean, that would still be a gold. That's 1 out of 2,204 for a parallel. That's pretty good. Yeah, no auto. Yeah, still, that's a great pull. What's up, Jaffa? It's good to see you, man. Love it when you're here. I showed your cards last week, and was it last week? No, it was this week. Yeah, you were here. Never mind. We've been through that already. I finally went through all my cards and pulled out. No, the mixer's not closed yet. In fact, I haven't even opened it yet. We're trying to decide on which of these 3 hobby boxes we want to put in there. So far, we've got these 3 boxes in. I can take this Topps Chrome out. If you guys are sick of Chrome and you don't want to do it, I can switch that out. But I really like Topps Chrome, and there's 5 guaranteed autos in it, so that's the jumbo box. So it'd be these 3 products here on the right, and then you guys will vote on which one of these you want in it. So the 2019 Bowman, the Optic Hot Boxes, or the 2018 Series 2. So let me know. Well, it kind of depends. Oh yeah, 3-minute drive. Man, when I lived in California, I lived in Loma Linda, California. I worked in Riverside, and I was only on the freeway for 3 miles, but it took me 30 minutes. It was so slow and so congested every time. It was unbelievably irritating, so it's possible that it's a hot box. I don't know yet. But it is a possible hot box, yes. It is from the hot box options, and there had not been a hot box pulled from the case when I pulled that, or when I bought that box. So yeah, hot box is good. Got a couple votes for that Optic hot box. I do like those hot box. I wish I had a Chronicles box, because I like Chronicles a lot right now. But got a couple votes for hot box. The Optic, pretty good, and that'll be the cheaper option for sure. Make it a shiny break. All right, well then Topps Chrome has to stay in. And gold label. Sweet. Optic and Chrome. Yeah, okay. I like that. And that would be the cheapest one for sure. I think that brings it down to 16 a spot, instead of this would have brought it all the way up to 19. So these will go into other breaks at other points in time. Looks like this will be our break. I'll get it put onto the website ASAP. So we're going to have Topps Chrome Jumbo. We're going to have a Optic Hot Box. We're going to have a Topps Gold Label. So we're getting 5, 6, 7, 8 guaranteed autographs, plus a guaranteed Ty Cobb cut relic. So pretty good option there. That'll be a $16 a spot. I'll put that on the site right after this. Be good to go. By the way, Topps Chrome, that's just holding its value so much. Really, really like Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome Sapphire I've not opened yet, but it's also holding its value, which is pretty cool. Oops, why am I pulling that here? All right, so this is the Tub series. It's probably the last episode of the Tubs. I gotta grab my tub real quick, but this tub is gonna be, it's the last one that we've been going through from the hobby shop, so. Let's see what we can find in this sucker. The other day we got a Manny Ramirez rookie. Well, that was pretty cool. Oh, this looks odd. This looks like a kind of like printer cartridge box. Yeah, the Ty Cobb will be randomized. So what I'll do is I'll probably have 2 Ty Cobbs in this break, to be honest with you. So there will be 1 Ty Cobb that's randomized to anybody that comes into the break, and then 1 Ty Cobb that will be given away to the first 10 people who buy a spot. So I want to try and encourage people to get into this break, and I want to help out because these Ty Cobb cards are sweet, and they're going for crazy prices elsewhere. The cases are so much, but the cards individually, it depends on what word you get, really. It really depends on the word you get on whether there's going to be value there or not. So, very interesting. All right, this all looks like it's part of the same set, so I probably won't go through every card. But I don't know if I've ever seen this set before, so I wanted to look at it. 1995 Pinnacle. Interesting. I haven't seen this set before. Perfect. Matt Williams right out the gate. Don't have that card. That is a Matt Williams I do not have. Sheboygan. It'll be $4 shipping. Yeah, I always do $4 shipping as the shipping charge. That pretty much covers every area in the U.S. If you're in Canada or abroad, the shipping will be a little bit more expensive. I have it set at $15. So I will ship to Canada or Mexico. And we'll even ship to New Zealand if NZ Breaks is around. Hook that brother up. That's a neat set. Have you guys seen that set before? 95 Pinnacle. Alex Rodriguez. Just a random pull out of there. Well, I'll have to go through those and see if I can find me anything else. I wonder if they just didn't go through these. It's not up on the website. In fact, I should put it up right now. We got time while we're sitting here, huh? I'll throw it up. So, is Patreon Pirate still here? Don't call yourself names. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, I hope Patreon Pirate's actually not here, because I have kind of a cool story to tell. It's a surprise about him, though. Ah, he's here. Never mind. Can't tell it. Alright, this has to be kept secret from you, Patreon Pirate, for now. But this is a surprise for you, and you're going to be kind of excited when it actually happens. So I was going to let them in on the surprise, but can't do it. Kaz in the house. Kaz, the man, the myth, the legend. Too late. Do you already know the secret? What's this? What do you know? Dang it. I must have got a little loose with my lips. Let it slip. Alright, so what was this? I have to wait for this to load anyway, so. 95 Pinnacle. Next box. Good night. There's a ton of boxes here. This looks like this is rookie card, or I don't know what that says, to be quite frank with you. But this looks like a random... Oh, look at this. Ooh, look at that. Shannon Sharpe. Oh, Sheboygan. The Chrome Jumbo, yeah, you know, Depends on the polls, obviously, but I've seen some awesome cards out of there, and they're holding their value like crazy. If you go and look at eBay, so this is just a good spot check if you guys want to find out what value is on sets. Go on eBay and just type in that set, 2019 Topps Chrome. Then go select sold and completed items, then filter it by highest price sold. And just look at the averages on those highest cards. I'll flip all these around. And usually it's pretty legit-ski. Topps Chrome Sapphire. Update. Ordonez. There we go, another Rocky. Cliff Floyd. Wow. Do I really have to listen to commercials on this thing that often? Personally, I think normal hobby is way better chance than jumbos, but 5 autos is fun. Hey, Classic, I would agree with you, except I have not had that success. Hobby, I got hosed on hobbies. I bought 2 of them, I think, and they were just absolute BS. So then I went to the jumbos, and that's when I hit big cards. I just have not had success with the hobbies at all. Juan Gonzalez, Bobby Bonilla, Craig Biggio, Sandy Alomar Jr. Almost looked like he was in a football helmet for a second. Daryl Strawberry. This is cool, this random box. Carlton Fisk. Man. Allen Iverson with the Sixers. That's cool. Reggie Miller. Dang, this is a good box. Couldn't even read that name, so I just gave up. Andy Pettit. Wow. How cold is it where I am? It's a good question. I haven't gone outside today. Let me see. It should say on my phone. It's 32 right now outside. Yes, it's warmer than yesterday. Yesterday was like 21. It's pretty cold. I don't know. You get used to it. Tom Glavine. Holy cow, dude. They left a lot of big names behind in this one. Cal Ripken. Sweet. Larry Walker. Heck yeah, baby. Future Hall of Famer. Frank Thomas. My goodness. Looked like Jim Edmonds. It could have been. I don't know what Jim Edmonds looked like, so it's probably a good call. I mean, I couldn't pick him out of a lineup, probably is my guess. Who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe process of elimination. Colbert, May, okay. I was still kind of, I mean, that was kind of impressive. Found some neat cards. Is this whole thing gonna be like this? Probably. What are these? Oh, those are kind of cool looking. Look at these. These are kind of thicker stock. Really glossy on both sides. Very clean looking card. And has kind of a chrome finish to it. Man, I really like these. So this set is 95 Flair preview from the Fleer Corporation. So it's a Fleer product, but it's called Flair, 95 Flair preview. Really, really nice cards. I wish there were any good players here, but man, I like the look of them. Flair high end in the day? Yeah, okay. I didn't know much about Flair. In fact, first time I've ever heard about him. I know Colorado is amazing. I went snowboarding once in the north end of Colorado. You drive up from my house, Joey Meyer. If you drive up from my house to Breckenridge, it's about a 2.5, maybe 3 hour drive. And you have to drive over this pass from my valley into Leadville, Colorado. There's no name on here, so either it's just an all-star game or an error. Oh, it's Bo Jackson insert, so maybe they just don't put the names on the front in the inserts. And Tom Glavine rookie. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Look at that. Dude, that's actually in pretty good shape. Like, the edges are crisp. What the frick? I picked up these tubs for 3 tubs of cards for $10. And check this out. There's a freaking Tom Glavine rookie in PSA 10. This card's like a $160 card. Something like that. I mean, it's what the heck? These tubs were the best purchase of my life. Well, maybe not. I mean, it's only a Tom Glavine card, but good night. It's cool. For the price, I will take it. Bunch of Mo Vaughn update rookies. We're in that set. I mean, it's in really good shape, too. Like, I don't see really anything wrong with it. The edges are really crisp. There's nothing on the face that's scratched. I mean, this guy's a real chance at a PSA 10. Centered really well. Maybe a little low on the centering. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Oh, these are the ones I went through already. Yeah, let's see what else we can find. This, so far, this box seems like the box. I knew that there was going to be like one box that they just didn't check very well. I was going to get some fire. But we've gone cold. Oh, there's a Frank Thomas. Ooh, a John Smoltz. Jiminy Christmas. All right, here's some more of those 95 flares. Jeff Blake, Larry Hurd, Rod Woodson. Yeah, Stephon Marbury. And Stoudemire. Jason Kidd. Wow, look at that. Michael Jordan. Upper Deck. It's a checklist card. Hey, any day find a Michael Jordan, that's awesome. Yeah, Thomas is sweet, huh? It's in really good shape too, actually. Not very good centering on the back. Really poor centering, but I gotta sleeve that sucker up. I have a sleeve pile right here, the Smoltzy and Thomas. Paul Molitor. Is that Yount? Robin Yount? Yep. Yount. Sheffield. Cecil Fielder. Martinez. Another Sheffield. Larry Johnson. Tim Hardaway. More Tim Hardaway. Wow. This is a pretty good box right here. 1999 Upper Deck Choice StarQuest inserts. Did I miss that one? I don't know what that one was. But that's alright. You'll point it out again, I'm sure. 1999 Upper Deck. Okay. Choice. Big Hurt. Yeah, I like Frank Thomas, man. I have a lot of his cards. Brian Hunter. Johnny Damon. Nagy, Martinez, Nagel. Danny Nagel, I think he was... No, he didn't play. Thinking of somebody else. Never mind. Sorry. Kurt Manwaring. It's a Rocky uniform, so I put him aside. Here's these cool upper decks, man. I always like these. What year were these again? 98? Yeah, I think 98 upper deck. A lot of these basketball players I don't know, so I'm just hoping that I find another Jordan in here. That'd be cool. White Sox. Becker. Koba. Checklist cards. Marlins, Royals, D-backs. Come on, give me a big name. Gary Sheffield, that's decent. Pull that out. Pull a little Gary Sheffield out of there. Wilkins, Lofton, Sandy Alomar. Lou, Jose Canseco, Blue Jays uniform. Sandy Alomar again. Couple of them, and Roberto. Sweet. David Robinson. Roberto, at least is a Hall of Famer. That's nice. This must be a card that you can make into something that's kind of cool. Have one of those for baseball. They're kind of neat. What did I miss there? Barry Bonds? Holy cow, I just went right past him. Barry! How do you know what is valuable? You know, you don't really know. I'm kind of guessing here. So I just pick big names of guys that either hit the Hall of Fame or played well when I was younger that I really liked watching. And that's essentially how I pull them out of the stacks. So I pull them out that way, and then I go through and try and value them after that. So I think that's what pretty much everybody does. That's why there's stuff left behind, because the guy that looked through these before didn't find the stuff that I'm pulling out that valuable or worth it to pull out. So, yeah, just basically I'm looking for stars, rookie cards, and Hall of Famers, plus anybody that's in my PC. So it really is, you know, I could be wrong on a lot of these cards being worth it, but like that Smoltz or that Tom Glavine I know is worth it because I've looked up. This Frank Thomas probably has some value to it because it's a rookie card. Smoltz, if this is his rookie, which I believe it, no, he was 88 with the Braves because I think that's 89, so the year before was his rookie. So, Dante Bichette used to play for the Rockies, so I will pull him out. Roger Clemens, big name, huge name, one of the best pitchers until Kirby Puckett. Big name also, star. Yeah, so the only way that I would do the only way that I do my pricing, I mean, you can do your pricing however you want, but I only price off of eBay. Because you want to find out what it's actually selling for, not what somebody's predicting it'll sell for. So eBay gives you the most up-to-date recent values, and you can see in real time if it's going up or down, and you know, look over the past month and see what the sale price on that card has been. And if it's been consistently dropping, then you know you're headed in the wrong direction. Probably a good time to sell and get your money back right now, or else it could continue to drop off. Unless you think they're going to make the Hall of Fame, then you sit on it. So that's how I play the game. But it is a game. You never really know, and nobody's ever going to get top dollar for their cards. You know, it's very, very rare that you're going to get top dollar for your card. However, if you do it well, you don't have to get top dollar. You just have to get more than you put into it. So you can sell it for more than you bought it for. You're headed in the right direction. Danny Nagel again. I mean, the Yaz Gold, like, that's a good question. That's something that, Yaz is a prospect name, and he has extra value added to him just because his grandfather is a Hall of Famer. So, there's extra value added to him. Same thing with Vladdy and Tatis. There's a little extra value. Now, both of those guys have performed pretty well, but we'll have to see what happens with... I think that it's a good time to sell his card is what I'm saying. Is he could go south and his card would drop in value very, very quickly. He has a premium put on him because of his name. I don't like these cards. They're hard to read. Maybe it's hard to read just through the camera or something. Baker Mayfield. I do have a few Baker Mayfields. I don't have an auto of his, but I do have a numbered one. I got a Baker Mayfield mini helmet in a break. That was kind of cool. I sold that for, I think, $160 online, which is pretty good. But I wanted to get rid of that because I was kind of worried that Baker Mayfield's going to go through what he's going through now, which is, they're not performing well and they're falling apart, and I just think it's going to hurt his card long term. If he doesn't get it together, they're going to have a real problem. Wow, this is an old card. That's cool. That's from like 1970. Huh. Pull that one aside. eBay 2019 Topps Update Gold Yastrzemski Filter by Sold. Yeah, perfect way to check it. And you know what price is and if it's going up or down. And just kind of scroll for the last month, like I said, and see how much it's going to cost you. I really like eBay auctions at the end. I love watching them. Oh, there's another old one, Bob Lemon. Maybe two of the older cards I have. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely go and check what they're selling for. You might be able to get some money out of not just your Yastrzemski, but your rookie Vladimir Guerreros, and there's a Barry Bonds and a Frank Thomas. Ooh wee, ooh wee, and another Barry. Ooh wee. Prime times 2. That's Deion Sanders. Football to baseball card. That's kind of cool. Roger Clemens can pull that one out. Karl Malone. I have 2 holiday boxes. Those mini helmet breaks are fun. It wasn't even a mini helmet break. It was actually just a card break. But they had a mini helmet giveaway for the first 10 people or first 8 people. So you were going to get a mini helmet if you were one of the first 8. It was just depending on which one, and I thought it was the best one. Well, when we were in Vegas, apparently Jerry Rice was there signing autos because what's-his-face was gone. Cheater McCheatface, who bet on baseball. Pete Rose, he's usually supposed to be there signing stuff. Curt Schilling, wow, look at that. Another Curt Schilling. This guy's performance in that World Series when he had bloody sock was just so cool. Greg Maddux, pull him out. Another, Roger Hornsby. A Nestle card. Really off center on the cut, but it's from 87. Walt Alston. Basketball is 100% out of my league. I'm not a huge fan of basketball. I could never really play it because I was kind of a short guy. So I played a lot, but I just wasn't built for basketball. Cal Ripken, Roger Clemens. Look at this. I'm just pulling Herschel Walker. Ooh. Another Herschel Walker. Singletary, Ronnie Lott, Michael Irvin. Dude, what is going on? Mel Blount, Krause, Van Pelt. These are some older cards. I know it seems weird, Paige, that we just go through and look at cards together, but it gives us an opportunity to see a lot of different sets from our past, and kind of go through, you know, especially for collectors that are just getting back into it, and they really haven't seen a lot of cards, or are trying to refamiliarize themselves with cards. You know, it's a good way to check through and see what's going to be a good set to collect, or what looks cool, what catches your eye. But to the lay person, it would be kind of boring. Yeah, I could see that. I went golfing one day with my boss. Worked at summer camp, had a day off, and during that day off, we golfed 100 holes in one day. 100 holes of golf. See ya, Classic. Thanks, man. So, played 100 holes of golf that day. George Brett. Nice. Took us 13 hours. My friend was like, how could you possibly golf for that long? 13 hours? And I was like, well, just imagine buying shoes for 13 hours. She's like, oh, yeah, okay. Like, that completely made sense to her. And I was like, oh, I was kidding. But you could literally shop for shoes for 13 hours? Hey, if you're interested in it, if it's fun to you, then you could do anything for a long time. I would have golfed longer if the sun was still up, but it wasn't. Shaquille O'Neal, center for the Orlando Magic. Pull that one out. Pedro Martinez, very nice. Jarrett Wright, another Pedro. Another Curt Schilling. Dude, this is like the firebox right here. Steve Nash? Yeah, baby. Look at that. Steve Nash card. Steve Nash, I always had a lot of respect for him because he was a shorter white guy that, you know, just was a great point guard. Knew the game really well. Looks like a Michael Jordan to me. But these are just draw on your card things, like a game, I'm sure. Bootsy on the end. But hey, man, that was a good box. I got a lot of cool stuff out of that. See, if you want to learn more about cards, you know, the best thing to do is show off cards like this, because I don't know half of these sets, and you have somebody like Classic in, or somebody that's in your channel that knows a lot more, and they're able to kind of tell you about what you're looking at. That's so much more helpful. What's up, Tom? Tom T in the house. KB Cards is in the house. Missed you. Good to see you, man. Urban Card Breaks. Good to see you as well. Sweet. Urban's here, so I can go through his Urbox if you want to. Let me see what was in this thing real quick. Supposedly good, because they're in this. We'll see how true that is. These are just Andrew Jones cards. Oh, here's a Ken Griffey Jr. Ooh, look at the... Ooh. It says Factory Seal. Wonder how true that is. But let's see. Who all is this? These are all Ken Griffey Jr.'s. And Andrew Jones. Dude, that's pretty cool. Clubhouse Series, front row. Ken Griffey Jr. from 1992, front row. Wow. I really wonder if that's actually a factory seal, like if these haven't been opened since they were printed. That's interesting. What do you think? You think they've been opened, or somebody just reused that sticker? It kind of looks like it could have been reused easily. But, wow. Urban, you're one more sub to 660. Oh, by the way, I hit 400 subs today. Thank you so much, guys. Completely forgot. Checked earlier, was like, holy cow, I got 400 in here. That was awesome. So I appreciate that a lot. I'm going to have to maybe do a giveaway or something when I get to 500. Pretty excited to celebrate that milestone. So we're not too far away. But I still have a lot of giveaways I got to catch up on. I feel so bad because I've done some giveaway stuff and then people didn't receive what they were supposed to receive. But the giveaways are difficult with addresses because they don't, you know, you're not putting in an order. So I have to like wait for somebody to email me their address. I have to go back and watch the videos to see what I promised. So if I've missed you guys on anything, just let me know. I'll get you taken care of. I always do. Oh, sweet. I did get a Shannon Sharpe. I forgot that I got a Shannon Sharp from that Flare 95 Flare. I really like this set. It just looks, these cards look so glossy and nice. Good condition. So I did get one out of there. Shaboigmo. Alright, so my pile goes over here. Paige has 467. Look at that. Nice, Paige. I haven't been doing nearly as much live. I'm starting back this week quite a bit, which is good. But I haven't been doing nearly as much live. You know, I was in Vegas, and before that, I was kind of falling off a little bit. But you get a little burnt out on doing it, and you got to get re-energized. So I'm glad I went to Vegas. All right, so we've got Nolan Ryan, Astros pitcher. Very nice. Turn back the clock. Ben Zobrist. Adam Piat. Alex Cobb. Rookie select. Don't know him. Ooh, Yastrzemski. Very nice. Little Carl Yastrzemski action. Gary Carter from the Expos. JT Realmuto. It's, 2018 and 2019 Chrome and Series 2 probably. Jonathan Villar. Another Kirby Puckett. Oh, man. I always love adding to my Kirby Puckett. Stan Musial. Turn back the clock cards are always cool. Teaches you a lot about, ooh, Curtis Granderson. That's going to be like a 2017 holiday, probably. Is that right? 2016 holiday. Cool, man. I haven't had any 2016 cards because I was like kind of my dead zone. Ooh, Andrew McCutchen. That's going to be a metallic also. Metallic Snowflake. Very nice. And another Kirby Puckett. Well, very nice first pack from the Urbox. If you haven't gotten an Urbox, this is from Urban Card Breaks. He has a Patreon. I'm one of his Patreon members, and you can get this nice little Urbox if you're a Patreon for, what was it? I mean, it was only $15 a month, much cheaper than a lot of the other ones. This is Bo Jackson. Nice. Lou Whitaker. Ventura. Brad Hand. Nolan Arenado and Mike Scout. Very cool. Dan Petrie. Reggie Jackson. Playsack. Sean Andrews. Stat leaders of Jeff Bagwell. Ooh, Roger Clemens. Ooh, Billy Ripken. Number 3 on the bat. Not the FF. That's all right. I will pull the FF at some point. Ooh, look at this. Little game-used memorabilia from Haley. Ryan Healy. This is going to be from 2019. Wow, cool. Patch. Very nice, very nice. I'll put that in my patch box. I do have a patch. What's up, Gorilla? Hey, man, it was fun watching you this morning. I really like your streams, dude. I always like how personable you are and how welcoming you are. Jose Canseco. Very nice. So, anyways, nice giveaway. It was a lot of fun watching. Wow, Paige, you actually have favorite players? That'll happen quick. Then he's got some packs that he gave me, so I usually put my unopened packs. I always put sealed packs that I get into a little box until I have doubles. Then I'll open a double maybe, because I probably have 89 double, I'm sure. So I'll put those into my box over there. But that's a cool little Urbox, and he also sends you this nice little One Touch or some kind of product every month that'll help you with collecting. One Touches can be kind of expensive, so it's nice to have an extra One Touch that comes in, especially if you can get different sizes. Like the standard size you can get fairly cheap, but if you go up to, like, I don't know which one this is. It says it covers all those, but that's not possible to. Oh, it says that's the other product. So yeah, see this 35 point. So it goes all the way up to 180, right? Yeah, 180 point on this one. They may even have thicker cards than that, but necessary. Mountain. Well, you're doing good, man. Past is alive. Good to see you, man. Welcome, John. We were going through some of my old childhood stuff. Or not childhood stuff, Tubs series. The tub I got from LCS. And we just had a really good box, actually. A lot of good stuff in that box. This one looks like it's going to be random as well. It's probably going to be mostly basketball here, so let's see what we got basketball-wise. Larry Johnson. Patrick Ewing, we'll pull him out. Detlef Shrimp. Detlef. I'll pull him out just because, I don't know, he's funny. Dikembe Mutombo. Now there was the right-handed hook. There was like a hero in Denver for a long time. John Stockton, that's a nice card. David Robinson. Another Patrick Ewing, like that. Hakeem Olajuwon, that's very nice. Another Hakeem Olajuwon. Another Patrick Ewing, sweet. And another Dikembe Mutombo. Charles Barkley right there. Pulled that card quite a few times. Who is John? Well, I should just say the past is alive. I mean, I don't know if he wants his name out there or not, but John Jabs. Actually, yeah, there's no way you can't keep his name out. Tim Hardaway. Woo. Wes Unseld. Paul Arisen? I don't know that. I've never heard that name before. Pistons. Gonna be team highlights here. Another Tim Hardaway. Christian Leitner, Walt Williams, Doug Edwards. What a clean-cut looking guy. Isaiah Thomas, we'll pull him out. Leachy. Lafayette Lever. Lafayette Lever, don't know him. Todd Leachy, he's a Nugget, so I'll pull him out. Alex English. We got a bunch of Nuggets here. I used to have an old Nuggets player that came into my parents' shop all the time for oxygen. My mom used to own an oxygen and medical supply store. Thanks, John. Yeah, appreciate it. Just got to the 400 subs. Appreciate that a lot, man. Yeah, I've been, kind of plateauing here, but I haven't been putting out a lot of content. So now that I've been back into it, subs are going back up, which is good. Anyways, he used to come in all the time and get oxygen from my parents. And him and this... We actually had what's-his-face, too. That guy was in The Princess Bride. Who was like, "You killed my father. Prepare to die." Mandy Patinkin. Or Patkin. Mandy Patkin or Patinkin. Whatever. I don't know how to say it. But he used to come into their store also. And get a little starstruck. Anyways, he's tall, nugget. And he would walk around on a cane and get oxygen. He was probably 80 at the time. Maybe 85. I can't remember his name. But it was fun seeing him come in. I had to duck down when he'd walk into the store. John and his brother are legends. Jay, speak truth. You know, they're good guys. They have great channels. If you haven't checked their channels out, you absolutely have to. I'd be surprised if you haven't. But both John and Eric Jabs have great content. Eric does a little bit more new stuff, and John's always got some awesome throwback stuff. I like going over to John's because it is what his name implies. The past is alive, and it's very nostalgic, so you're always going to find some old cool stuff there. Was everything in the package? Yeah, there was a hole in the package. This is Sandy Alomar. Wish it was Roberto. In the Hall of Fame. Sandy's not. Yeah, I've been getting so many of these hockey cards, dude. Urban, you got to let me know what's good out of these because I don't know any names from hockey. Odds are I wouldn't ever pull somebody that's a big name. Not out of a box like this. Jack Cotton, that's who it was. Yeah, Jack Cotton. He used to come into my parents, well, or golf with them or something. Our town is small, so whenever you run into somebody, it's hard to remember where you ran into them from. I'm going through all these hockey cards, but I really have no clue what I'm looking at. James, I saw Patrick, and I was hoping Ewing was somewhere there, but that's going to be basketball, so what would even matter? Thanks, John. I appreciate it, man. I don't know about that, but I'll take it. You know how you have to learn how to take compliments the older you get? Like when you're younger, it's kind of difficult. You're always like, oh no, you're great, you're great. It's hard to just take a compliment and move on. Take some practice though. And once you do start doing it, then people will all like, Paige, she'll like, oh, Josh, you're super cocky. Or, Elle, you're super cocky. I just use my real name, which I don't care. I think I'll leave you guys know it. But I think it's funny how I care about anonymity and then I just can't keep it for myself. I'm just gonna have to blast through these ones because, come on. I don't know what I'm looking at. There we go. Back to some baseball. Might have some options here. Jose Cruz. Pedro Martinez. Oh, nice. Pull that guy out. Colon. David Wells. Roberto Alomar for the Orioles. Goes in my Hall of Fame binder. Mike Frank. Gary Sheffield. It was kind of an interesting exercise for me to go through and create a Hall of Fame binder because you have to go back through and find out who's a Hall of Famer. It's kind of interesting because there's a lot of names on the list that I wouldn't expect, and I was surprised at how few I really knew. And so it was kind of neat to go back and do a little Hall of Fame research and find out, wow, this guy was actually in. Ooh, there's another Charles Barkley right there. Put him in my pile. Ryan Jackson. Yeah, don't know those names. There we go. Cal Ripken. It's kind of a shiny card. Almost looks like a die cut. Interesting. Because it's got kind of the look of a die cut, but just a border. But that's kind of a cool Cal Ripken. I like that one. Put that in my pile. Another Cal Ripken right behind it. Notice that he probably did some organization, whoever this guy was. Yeah, I got the extras besides the Urbox. In fact, I showed it off earlier. You weren't around, but I did get this guy from Urban, if you guys didn't see. This is my first Charlie Blackmon auto, so thank you so much, Urban. I appreciate that. Yeah, I forgot that you weren't here for that. But got this sweet Charlie Blackmon, a few other cards that were in a break that I did with him. But man, this was definitely the highlight of it. Look at that thing. First Charlie Blackmon auto, number to 56, and my beard is definitely better than his in this picture. So thank you. You sent it at the right time. So another Cal Ripken was right behind that. Wonder Years, Kenny Lofton. Sammy Sosa. Larry Walker. That's cool. I like this. Like little logo, decade logo. It's kind of shiny. But yet it looks like a card from the hippy dippy 70s. Alex Rodriguez looks like a business card, which is what they were trying to do. That's kind of interesting. I haven't seen these ones. I've seen the ones that are a credit card, but I haven't seen the business card looking ones. Those are rad. Pull that out. Another Charles Barkley, Chris Jackson. The Denver Nuggets, so I'll pull him out. Malik Sealy. Another Nugget. Patrick Ewing. It's going to finish off this box. Whoops, did I just cover a... No, that was Mike Krause. Thought I might have covered a Canseco. Alright, so that box is done. Thank goodness we can move on to the next one. So I'm still curious as to what to do with this. So, got this factory seal pack. Do you really think this is factory sealed? It's 1992 front row, and it's a pack of all Ken Griffey Juniors. But it says factory seal on it, Clubhouse Series. Have you guys seen these before? Anybody know anything about that? Elkanon, do you PC anyone in particular? I do. Matt Williams is the guy I PC. Matt Williams, we had a loose family connection to him. My dad's stepsister married Matt Williams' brother. And so we were related to him for a short time. I got, some memorabilia from the MLB from him through my grandma. Never actually met the guy myself. But a bunch of cards and stuff, and that's just when I started collecting him. So I've been collecting Matt Williams stuff for quite some time. And any Rockies I try to pick up, but Matt Williams is my guy. Alright, so if this is all one set, which it doesn't look like it's going to be, Frank Thomas, sleeved. That's pretty cool. Pull that Frank Thomas out. What's up, JDLS? Good to see you, man. Welcome. Now you're curious as to what was in what box. Oh, the box? I think, oh, what he sent as extras, I mean. Okay. So this is going to be kind of a hodgepodge, but this is, if you don't know this set, 1991 Topps. This is their 40 years of baseball. I don't know why they say 40 years of baseball. Maybe because there's a Fred McGriff. They started doing cards in, what, 52 or... Yeah, 52 was like the very first year, wasn't it? Fred McGriff, that they had like actual things that weren't just picture cards. See you, Patreon. Thanks, man. If you check out my About page, Jay, I do have my P.O. Box address on the About page. Yeah, if you send me anything, I always try to send stuff back, so let me know who you PC as well. And I always try and hook people up. I have quite a few cards, and I'm never going to use a lot of them. This is an interesting box to go through. There's about 5 more boxes like this one. So I'm just going to do a few random spot checks in this box, and then we'll move on, because I don't want to go through every card in here. Seems kind of exhausting. But there's definitely not just one complete set in here. There's a few different, so... Frank White. Ugh. Really, hopefully we can find a nice FF card, huh? A little Ellis Burks action. Carlos Martinez. What are these on the end? It's going to be the same. Look at these O-Pee-Chee cards. That is so cool. This is my first O-Pee-Chee cards, guys. I don't have any. And look at that. I got Carlton Fisk and Roberto Alomar. I don't really want to... Obviously, they've been open. Cecil Fielder on the back. Nabholz. Wow, that's cool. I've never had O-Pee-Chee cards before. So these are definitely my first. And I like them. Put these aside. Oh, and in the corner I just found a bunch of Larry Walkers. All sleeved up. Nice. Walker's definitely one of my favorite. I do collect him because he was part of the Blake Street Bombers back in the day with the Rockies. And that's how I got into baseball, really. 1993, my dad took me to a game. The very first Rockies game in Colorado at Mile High Stadium, where the Broncos played. Super fun game. I have a pennant. I was there. I was 7 years old. And then I went to the very first game at Coors Field as well. So, these are all going to be like news cards. They're kind of cool. An older set. I think this is 79, right? 78. 78. Oh no, that's 76. Even further back. But can't really tell. Look at that. A bunch of fake autos on a Boston Red Sox card in 74. Another one. That's kind of neat. Not fake autos, but you know. Well, obviously they are. Yeah. The O-Pee-Chee cards? Yeah, those are sweet. From Traded. This is another set of older cards that, you know, I have very few cards back from the 70s, 60s, even earlier. Vintage is just something I don't have. Yeah, Peachy's been baseball card free. I think they still do hockey, though, don't they? Peachy does hockey. Do they still? Maybe not. I don't know. I think they do. Sandy Alomar. Yeah, I bet. It's not the same Abbott. Jim Abbott. Jiminy Christmas. You know, the Past is Alive would know these guys way better than I would. I need to have him look at these cards, and I'll send them to him and have him go through them on his channel or something. I don't know half of these guys. Hockey, yes, okay. Yeah, Phil would like that Red Sox stuff. He'll probably get a lot of it. And then I have to get a bunch of this stuff to Parker Card Breaks, too. I'm trying to get him another auto for the Cardinals, but I haven't been able to find one that was matching the one I sent him. I sent him one and it went to the wrong address, so I'm an idiot. Alright, I'm not going to go through these names anymore because I just don't know enough of them. But they're pretty cool. A lot of 70s in there. Could be some nice rookies. Yeah, man. If I knew these guys at all, it's just difficult for me because I started collecting, 80s and 90s pretty much. And so going back trying to find who was big names back then is just, I'm going to have to watch more channels, I'll tell you that, of people doing this decade. A lot of 70s in here. Okay. Moving on. I have the Paul DeJong auto if you would need it. Ooh. Was that who No, I think was it Ponce de Leon that I was going to send you? I think it was Ponce de Leon that somebody else got. Wow, these are all top loaded. So these are all going to be Tough Stuff cards. So if you don't remember Tough Stuff, these are all top loaded Tough Stuff. Johan Santana. There's an Albert Pujols. Ken Griffey Jr. when he was with the Reds. D'Angelo Williams. Drew Brees. Brett Favre. Kellen Clemens. Tony Romo. I'm sorry, I won't just throw that card away. LaDainian Tomlinson. This guy got a special permit to wear his visor with whatever sunglass tint to it. You're not allowed to do that normally, but he had an eye problem, so he got around it. AJ Hawk, Greg Jennings, Chad Jackson, Reggie Bush. That's pretty cool. Devin Hester, talking about one of the best returners of all time, Joseph Adai. Vernon Davis goes in my pile. Peyton Manning, like that. Ryan Howard, David Wright, Ichiro, Vince Young, Jay Cutler, rookie from Jay Cutler. That's pretty cool. Matt Leinart, Roger Clemens, Pedro Martinez, Ryan Zimmerman. That's pretty cool. Mark Teixeira. If you guys remember these Tough Stuff cards, you got to pop them out of that sheet. Justin Morneau, David Ortiz, Jared Weaver, Chase Utley, Francisco Laureano, Verlander, Hanley Ramirez. Basically all big names here. Stephen Drew, Santonio Holmes, Mario Williams. That's pretty legit. Some good names here. And there are a bunch of top loaders, so I don't have to go buy top loaders for a while. I'm sure that I'll need more top loaders than that, in fairness. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I like that set. Tough stuff. Stemmers put all his Cardinals cards on the side for me, but whatever I get duplicate if I'm going to send Parker. Yeah. Oh, really? Only 90 minutes? Wow. I do have a Ponce de Leon auto from Topps Gold Label. Oh, wow. Oh, what do you collect, Jay? What do you want for that? Be interested in taking that sucker off your hands. Trying to get something for Parker card breaks. Supported me so much, I wanted to send him an auto, and I sent it to the wrong place. So somebody else out there has a nice Ponce de Leon auto. Ricky Henderson, Wade Boggs. Have a bunch of those Wade Boggs. Tony Gwynn and Kirby Puckett. Aruza, Kruger. Another Boggs, 86. Got a bunch of that one too. Basically, I got a bunch of them because another Tim Raines. I've been collecting him as well. It was just kind of luck of the draw that I started collecting Tim Raines. I was in a break. Ended up getting a Tim Raines auto. Then another break. I ended up getting a Tim Raines, or two Tim Raines patch cards. So I was like, okay, or memorabilia cards. Barry Bonds. Oh, Bobby Bonds. I was like, that's not Barry Bonds. Another Tim Raines. Paul Molitor. So anyways, I just started kind of picking up Tim Raines here and there. Man, there's tons of them out there. Ton of Tim Raines cards. I like them. Yeah, thanks, JDLS. Just got past 400. I was kind of out of the loop for a little bit and then came back in and started hitting it. So went into, I think it was at like 6 short. Then went, checked out John's stream last night. A few subs from there. So yeah, just kind of cruising along. You know, I like the pace that I'm growing at because, oh, look, it's going to be all of these. That's cool. Remember these cards? These were Sport Flicks. I always have, they all still work pretty good. Not bad at all. I mean, that's the intention. They're not supposed to break down over time. It just seems like they do. They get foggier over time. But these ones look pretty good. Plus, I had a binder full of these. So I have a binder plus a box full of them. There's a Clemens. That's cool. Mark McGwire. Molitor and Coleman, all 3 pictures on one. That's kind of neat. Yeah, Raines rookie. We pulled a Frank Thomas rookie. We pulled Tom Glavine rookie. Manny Ramirez rookie. We got quite a few good rookies out of this. Tom Glavine I was definitely the happiest about. All right, last box. This is the last box in the Tub series. And I can finally start organizing everything and get it out of here. Woo! Gunner's whining at me. Wants to play. And the last box we don't even really need to go through because it's just one set. We'll just see what the set is. Oh, this is going to be Fleer Football from 1990. And this is all going to be in order, too. So those are all Oilers cards. So it looks like this whole set is in order. So that's cool. So that's going to be the last box of the entire Tub series. Wow! I had some awesome stuff out of that set for freaking $10. Man, I'll take that any day of the week. I'm going to have to do a lot of organizing on this now. It's definitely going to take some time. You don't see Gunner looking at me? Well, that's not Gunner, but if you understand this joke, welcome to my channel. Gunner, come here. They want to see you. The people want to see you. Get your ball. What's up, Peds Card Collection? Good to see you. Come on. Oh, good boy. All right, here he is. Yeah, exactly. I don't think, that's why I stay away from the grow streams. Like, I don't go to grow streams because I just don't think there's an audience that's going to follow me. Why would I want an audience that's on a grow stream? I want baseball fans or Pokemon fans. That's why I'm digging the Pokemon art. Thank you. Yeah, I just got this Pokemon mat from, what was that set called? Dragon? Here it is. I can't remember what it is. Something. But you can buy it at Walmart right now, and it's got this playmat in it. So I really like that playmat. I do have to get into some Pokemon. I'm still going to open this at some point, and I've been waiting to, but not going to open it today because the last thing we're going to do before I go today is open another section of my 2018 Series 2. Good boy. Yes, good boy. 2018 Series 2, so I'm going to open another stack of that and see if we can get a Bat Down Acuna. So one more try at the Bat Down, and then probably do that Pokemon box tomorrow, because I'm going to need some content for tomorrow. And then on Friday, we are going to have the Mega Baseball Mixer number 6. Mega Baseball Mixer number 6 will include... All right, thank you, bud. Mega Baseball number 6 includes this Ty Cobb sports card box. One Ty Cobb cut relic. This Topps Chrome Jumbo box. 5 autographs inside of that. We have one Topps Gold label. This is going to be one framed auto per box. Plus, I think there's like 33 cards in there, 36. And one hobby box of 2019 Optics, which could be a hot box. It's going to be 2 guaranteed autos. If it's a hot box, then you're guaranteed like either an auto or a numbered card in every pack. So that's pretty legit. That's like a hit box right there. Hidden Fates. I do have some Hidden Fates, actually. You're ruining the cute. Page. Steady, trooper. Steady. I didn't see push him out of the camera. Well, he was stealing all my thunder, so... Oh, thanks, Gorilla. I appreciate it. I don't know if you're talking about me. I just assumed, but I try to. It's difficult though, especially when people change their names on YouTube or if I don't know their real name. But I try to. I think that this community's done so much for me that I just want to support everybody in as much as I possibly can. Where's my next box hobby? Oh, there's. Okay. So out of this hobby box, we're gonna try and pull an Acuna. Bat Down. We already pulled a relic from this, so we're probably not getting an auto out of this hobby box. But have you noticed that 2019, the odds on hobby boxes for 2019 were improved, as well as jumbos? It just seemed like you had better pull rates in 2019 than we did 2018. Maybe I'm wrong, but he's the cutest thing I've seen all day. Thought about changing your name? Well, if you do change your name, I would support that because you want to get away from real names as much as possible. Be as anonymous as you can on the internet. Remember, there's a lot of people out there that creep me out. Aaron Alather, I don't know who that is. Thomas Nitto, rookie. Lorenzo Kane, Jacoby Jones. Here we got our first 83 design. That's going to be Barry Larkin, which I thought we pulled the other day, but I could be wrong. Dyson LeMahieu is a Rocky. I'll pull him out. Blake Trinan, Matt Davidson. That's a lot of temp. Not sure if I've seen color out of 2018. What do colored cards out of 2018 look like? I haven't really opened enough of 2018, to be honest with you. Definitely opened plenty of 2019, though. There's a Bo Jackson. 495 homers. I'll pull that out because I collect Bo. Now, when I say I collect these guys, like I PC Matt Williams. I'm going to collect every Matt Williams card. But these other guys, I just kind of collect loosely. If they're around, I'll pick them up. I don't mind getting rid of them or collecting them. But, if it's a name, I'll throw it into my Hall of Fame binder or rookie binder or star binder, depending on which one it is. Just don't like the K. Yeah, well, I'd take it off then. Get out of there. Tyler Glasnow. Aaron Bummer. What a bummer of a season. Anthony Santander. Santander, is that it? Santander? Rookie. Stroman. Fulmer. Looking for Ryan Braun. J.C. Ramirez. Manny Pena. Jose Urania. Kenta Maeda. Nothing there. We're still looking for the bat down Acuna. Martin Perez. Wilson Ramos. Carpenter. Kansas City Royals team car. There's the award show. It's going to be Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge. Two big, ugly mofos. Jacob Faria. Blanco. Bonifacio. Castellanos. And Matt Garza. Bootsy. Bootsy. Thank you, Classic Pack Breaks. Appreciate that, man. Can only hope for that bat down Acuna. I'd lose my mind. It seems that I pull really good cards for other people when I'm breaking. And when I'm pulling cards for myself, I generally don't pull that good of cards. But when I buy into breaks, I seem to get big hits. So maybe I need to buy into more breaks and stop opening stuff myself. There's an Austin Hayes rookie from the 83 design. Really like those 83. Not as much as the 84, though. That's going to be a foil card there, rainbow foil, of Aaron Alther. Alther? Who knows? Benintendi. Andrew Benintendi, Future Stars. That's going to go to my good buddy, Phil. If you don't know Stash, check him out. Tony Wolters I actually really like as a catcher. All right, nothing in there. 4 packs left. Page's Card Corner does have a nice ring to it. I like that. Page's Card Corral. I like that one even better. Page's Card Corral. Acuna short print. Good luck. Yes, thank you, my friend. Hopefully we can get that sucker. We're going to have a whole nother section to open. Again, that's a Future Stars card. I'll pull it out. Why not? Camargo. There's going to be an 83 Mark McGuire. Cool design. Okay, so we've got Joey Rickard, Patrick Corbin, Jose Altuve, and Wellington Castellanos. Okay, so now I remember what the color looks like on this because I pulled this Wellington Castellanos numbered 25 or something. So I kind of remember what the colors look like on 2018 now. What I really like about Topps Chrome is how vibrant those colors are. You know, when you get a colored card, it's like, how? Wow, look at that. Alex Mejia. Going to be a rookie card. Chris O'Grady. There we go. Christian Villanueva. I'll put that aside. That's a decent rookie. Arizona Diamondbacks. Pirates. Dustin Pedroia. It's an instant impact card. Zimmer. Jose Ramirez, and Jared Eichhoff. All right, down to our last 2 packs out of this section. Come on, Acuna. Yes, so the Tatis, that was definitely a pull on my own. You're right. That was the one card that I think I pulled on my own that was fire, fire, fire. Thank you for reminding me that. I completely forgot about that. That Tatis pull, it still gets me excited. It's in getting graded right now, so I'm praying for a 10 on that because, wow, that's going to sell for quite a bit, I think. Wade Davis, I hate this guy. I absolutely despise him. Get off of my team, please. I'm going to burn that card after this. I have to invest my time somewhere since I'm on a no makeup kick. Wow, until after April? That's quite a commitment when your entire stream is based on makeup. It's funny. Well, it's not. Yours has a lot more to it than that. Mine is based off baseball cards. And somebody the other day was saying, "Oh, we're doing no card November." And this is back obviously in November. No card November. We're not going to buy any cards. And I was just like, man, that seems kind of tough. Like your whole YouTube channel is based on having cards or opening cards. All right, so we're not going to have the Acuna in this one. We still have another opportunity tomorrow in the last section. But this was definitely, I would say, our poorest section of pulls so far. Yesterday's was pretty good, and the day before, or not yesterday, but you know what I mean. We're not bad, so got some decent pulls there. John, you still here? Past is alive. Did you see this? Or did any of you guys know what this is? Know much about it? Have you seen this sealed before like this? Do you know anything about this Clubhouse series? Let me know what you find out. I'll go and do some research after this, but very interesting. A 1992 all Ken Griffey Jr.'s Clubhouse series. I have so much makeup, there's no way I'll use it all, so I'm just going to go keep using 57 eyeshadow palettes I already have. Smart plan. I think that's what some of those guys for No Card November were trying to do, is just go through their old stuff and not try and spend any money, which I get. You know, it's a good idea. It's just, it seems like it would be kind of difficult if you're trying to run a card channel. You need to have plenty of content, so. I pulled a Tatis patch auto number to 5 out of update. Really, Jay? That's awesome. Patch auto number to 5? Dude, man, I'd really like to see that card. The Tatis I pulled, yeah, 92 Clubhouse series. I don't want to open it because it says factory sealed on it. So I obviously don't want to open it, but there's Ken Griffey on the front and on the back. It's career highlights. 92 front row. I should just look it up on eBay, but that doesn't give me much information other than price. I'd like to know a little bit more about them. Yeah, it is kind of a cool set, and I don't know if it's been sealed the whole time. I don't know if that's because it says factory sealed, but I don't know if they reuse that sticker or not. Yeah, I hope I get a 10 on that Tatis auto, but how can you send a picture of it? Well, do you have a video of it or a poll? I mean, I have Instagram, so if you want to check my Instagram, what is my Instagram? Do I have Instagram? I know I do, I just don't know what my name is on there. How do you find that out? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. So my Instagram is Elkanon. Super easy. You just direct message me on there. Ooh-wee. Okay. I pulled, so the reason, there's one of those 92 sets on eBay now for $7 free shipping. Okay, so there's not a whole lot of value to them, but they're kind of neat. I'm wondering if it's worth cracking into to look at the cards. You know, if it's only $7, I might unseal it, but interesting. You just have it hard cased right now. Yeah, so if you have, you don't have Instagram, do you have, well, I have no clue how to get it to me. Just email it to me. Colorado Kid. So I pulled out of, wait, was that, it was Topps Chrome, wasn't it? It was the jumbo box of Top Chrome that I opened for myself. I was like, all right, I'll just open this jumbo. And I kind of waited because nobody else really seemed like they were that interested. And out of the box topper was a Fernando Tatis, numbered to 5, orange. Is that orange? I think. And, or red. So cool. But that, yes, that is the right email. ColoradoKid@gmail.com. When I was setting up that email, I'm quite certain I wasn't sober. And that's why it's Colorado Kid instead of Colorado Kid. Yeah, it does say Colorado, but that's correct. It is correct. Have you not been around for that story, Paige? Yeah, I'm positive that I was inebriated when I set that thing up. Otherwise, I would have spelled it right. From Colorado. A Colorado kid. But yeah, if you send me that picture, man, you sent it to my Gmail. Side sheep. What a name. Oh, no wonder it's so hot. I got this little heater on. Yeah. Thank you for checking, Paige. A lot of times people need clarification on that. It's not the first time I've answered that question. It does make it entertaining. It makes it more difficult for people to get a hold of me, but it definitely is pretty entertaining. Colorado kid. So, all right, Mega Baseball number 6, Mega Baseball Mixer number 6 will be happening when it fills, probably this Friday. I try to do all my breaks on Friday. So let's try and fill this sucker up. I'll have this break on the website right away. I'm doing it right now. I was going to do it a little earlier, but got sidetracked with opening some stuff. So this is going to be a break that is $16 per spot, and it's going to be a draft. Okay, so this is a draft break. It's a different break than we've done before. Usually I don't do drafts, never done draft before, but I want to do draft style this time. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. We'll go from there. So I will have this on shortly. And I think that's probably going to wrap it up for today. That's all I've got. Did you make it to Vegas? Grilla, that's probably why you thought I went silent for a while, because when I was in Vegas, I didn't stream for the whole week. So I only streamed one day that I was out there, and the power went out, so it cut my stream off after about an hour. But it was weird, the whole, in the Flamingo, we just had backup lights. And so the rooms were pitch black. The hallway you could see a little bit. Half of the city on one side of the strip was just completely black. It was crazy. So yeah, it was fun. How does the draft work? Yeah, so the draft is going to be... so what happens is everybody that gets into the break will be randomized. So let's say there's 30 people that get into the... Or actually, there'll only be, let's say, 20 people that buy into the break, but a few people buy multiple spots. Those multiple spots will go down until after the first round. So the first round, every person gets one randomization to find out what the draft order is going to be. So once that draft order is set, then we'll go back through. So it'll be that randomization and the people who have multiple teams. But that way, if you buy in, you at least have a chance to get a first round pick, right? Everybody's going to have a first round pick. So the lights... Yeah, no problem, Tom. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys stopping in. So anyways, let's say that 2 people got in. Then those 2 names would be randomized for the draft order, and you'd find out who was first, who was second. You pick first, then second, then we'd go back through again, second, first, second, first, just like a normal draft, up and down, up and down. Yeah, Marlins are definitely going to be the last pick on that, I'm sure. I'll probably have to combine the Marlins this time with somebody else, because I have not really liked the Marlins on their own, and they're not worth it. So there will probably only be 28 spots this time. I'll be combining the Marlins and somebody else. And I might do that with another team as well, but we'll see. The Mariners usually aren't a great one, but check it out. This time we've got Ken Griffey possibilities out of the Gold Label, which could be some sweet autos there. It's a possibility. I tried to get into the Gold Label with Ken Griffey on on the cover. Anytime that you're like curious about who to get out of that box, just look at the box's cover. They usually are pretty upfront about telling you who's going to be the big guy inside of that break. Vladdy G, we got obviously your big four this year. Garlic and onions don't go away, man. Once you get those on your hands, your hands are going to stink for a while. Yeah, that's brutal. But I do love guacamole. I'm from Alamosa, Colorado. They have phenomenal Mexican food here. There's these two brothers that came from Mexico. Started this little place. It was like this corner taqueria. Really, really small, but phenomenal food. They finally did so well there that they built another building, and now they have a liquor store and 2 restaurants in town. One already into the other one. Big Harv Mega Baseball Mixer number 6. Did you buy in? Everybody that bought into the Mega Baseball Mixer, I refunded because we had to switch to a new mixer. So this one ended up being different. It was Mega Baseball Mixer number 6, and let's see, I had orders from 3 people. So canon. That's so canon. Todd, Isaac, and yeah, Big Harv, you did, but I did refund you because the price is going to go down on this break. So I don't know if you've gotten that refund yet or not, but I refunded you either yesterday or the day before. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to do that break, but we just didn't have any movement on it, so I think we only sold 4 spots the entire time, and I was like, all right, that's not going to work. So this one will be better because I'm not going to put a date on it. That way we don't have to try to break it on Friday. And it's $1 cheaper than the other one. Plus it'll be draft style. One 2019 Optic Hobby Box. One 2019 Topps Chrome Jumbo. And then what else do we have? Topps Gold Label. Autocorrect makes Elkanon so canon. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, we went through that. That's so canon. Yeah. Nick's quality cards. Man, I don't know if I've seen you around in a little bit. That's probably been my fault for sure, though. Topps Chrome Jumbo, 1 Optic Hobby Box, 1 Topps Gold Label Hobby Box, oh, and 1 Ty Cobb. $16 for 1 spot, which is 1 random draft pick. Good luck all. And I'll probably take a picture of that here in a minute, but I don't think I can use my phone and that picture at the same time. Let me make sure I get the correct spots in there. We're going to have 28, did we say? We're going to mix Marlins with somebody else. So I'll say 28 spots. All right, so it looks good. It is on the site now. I don't have a picture in there yet, but Mega Baseball Mixer number 6 is there. $16 for a draft spot plus $4 shipping. So it'd be $20 for 1 spot. And any additional spots that you add doesn't add any more shipping. So it does if you don't purchase them at the same time. So try to purchase all your spots, figure out how many you want first, and then go do your shipping. Otherwise, I got to create, special little shipping coupons for you guys so that you don't have to doubly pay the shipping. So how will it work with the Ty Cobb? So you're going to get one guaranteed Ty Cobb that will be random off to one of the spots. So anybody that buys in, you're all going to have your names random in there. If you buy 2 spots, then you have 2 chances. If you buy 3 spots, you have 3 chances. So that will be one Ty Cobb box. And the other one, I'm not guaranteeing to put into this break, but if we're having trouble filling it, then I will throw the other Ty Cobb in as one of the first 10 people that buys a spot will get that Ty Cobb box. So we'll randomize 2 Ty Cobb boxes off possibly in this break. 1 guaranteed, but we'll just see how the movement goes. I know saying that is probably going to backfire because you're all going to wait and be like, okay, well, let's not fill it up, and then I'll throw another Ty Cobb in there. But yeah, Ty Cobb will be randomed. Can't do it by team, so can't just let Ty Cobb go via team. But somebody was selling, so my buddy was at the card shop the other day, saw a box of that Ty Cobb stuff. Boxes come with, a case of that Ty Cobb, which I bought a case. And he said that it was $600 for the case. I was like, what? I spent way less than that on my case. 10 boxes are in a case, that's $60 a box. It's pricey because, some of these boxes, some of the words are only selling for $25. And if it's a good word, like I think mine would probably sell for $100. A few of the other words that we pulled would probably sell for about $50, where they're, what you put in. So it just kind of depends. But the 2 that I have, the 2 words are few and, oh crap. Few and, inexcusable, which I think is just such a cool name, or such a cool word. If you haven't seen the Ty Cobb cards, these are what those Ty Cobb cards look like. Pretty sweet. And I got the other one, few. Just 1 card in the Cobb box. Yep, all you get is 1 card. But it is Ty Cobb actual handwriting. So 1 word of some letter that he wrote tells you the story on the back a little bit. The case hit has already been hit out of this case. It was hit by John's Cards and Collectibles. Is that how it goes? Yeah, I think it's John's Arcade or whatever. I can't remember what his full name is. Anyways, the case hit that he got was legitski cool because it was the printing sheet. It was a whole sheet for the proof. That's what it called, the printing proof. So it has every Ty Cobb card on there of the printing proof that's going to get mailed to him. There are only 15 made, so he's going to get one of those proof sheets, which is so cool. I was hoping that I would get the case hit, but I'm glad somebody got it, obviously, and I'm glad John's did. It's so cool to have that case hit. But these are very cool cards. If you don't have or haven't seen these cards before, very, very cool. Got a couple of other cards that are been encased for me. Got this here John Smoltz 1 of 1 that I found at a card shop, and was able to pick this up for about $30, a little less than 30 actually. No, I think it was just over 30, 32 or something. So I was able to get a nice John Smoltz 1 of 1 auto, pretty cool. Went into a break, spent $100 on that break, and you get 1 card out of it. And I got this Jimmy Garoppolo, numbered to 15. So probably about $100 card, honestly. I think the price has gone up a little bit on this since he's been playing really well the last few weeks. Actually, I mean, I got this at the beginning of the season, and he's played well almost all season. So that was kind of a neat card. I'm going to see if... So I don't know what to do about grading these cards since they're already cased and they're sealed. It's sealed stickers. So do you send the whole thing in? Do you unseal it, pull the card out, put it in the little sleeve that they want you and send it in? Or do you not even grade them? I mean, I'm still in a quandary about that. I've asked quite a few people, and I just don't seem to get enough of a good answer because I don't think anybody really knows. I was in a break, pulled this Jake Odorizzo. It's numbered to 5. It's not autoed or anything, but, it's numbered to 5. It's a pretty cool card. I'll probably end up giving that to somebody that is somewhere. And then I showed, I'm sorry, that is a Twins fan. And then I showed these earlier. I got these two from channel supporters. Philip and Urban hooked me up. Great guys. If you haven't checked their channels out, please do. Philip's growing like a weed. He does a lot of grow channels, which is something that I don't, like I said, I don't really like grow channels because I don't think it's going to be great for my audience. I need the baseball audience. However, he doesn't do straight baseball. You know, he's got an audience that he does a lot of different things for, so it's kind of perfect for his alley. I pretty much just do baseball, Pokemon, football. That's all I'm really going to talk about. I'm not going to do a panel where we discuss different, whatever. Don't grade them, Joey says. JDLS, that's probably the best idea. Just call PSA. I've called them before. They're usually pretty helpful on the phone. So yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Don't grade them. Yeah, it's possible that they're not even worth grading because they're already sealed and slabbed. However, the grading, I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't know. I know the smolts probably wouldn't be good to grade because there is damage on that smolts. I noticed it when I bought. I think that's why it was so much cheaper. I could probably get a 9 out of it, but definitely not a 10. And more likely an 8. So, I dig Archives too, kind of. You know, what I like about Archives is that you're getting a nice card that's slabbed and autoed. Usually it's on card auto, I think. And they're all numbered. So, I like that about Archives. However, I would prefer to have like the actual base card or a parallel from straight from Topps or Topps Chrome, that big set, because those seem to hold their value more. However, I do like the look of those Archives. Just one show talking about aliens, bro. I could go off about aliens forever. You know, people ask, like, do you believe in aliens? I mean, maybe. I think most religious people do believe in aliens. I mean, wouldn't an angel be considered an alien? Right? Plus, I mean, if you want to have a good show about aliens, you need to just go to Joe Rogan's show when he had, what's that guy that worked at Area 51? I can't remember his name. He had him on, and that was a fascinating show. It was really interesting. Now, I obviously don't believe in aliens in the sense, like, I don't think that there's like actual little green men and ships coming here. But I just, you know, I think I'd be foolish to believe that we're the only things in the universe. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous to think that. There's got to be other, and even if you believe in evolution or creation, I mean, it can be explained both ways, you know. You think God really stopped at creating the earth and that's it? As far as creations are concerned, no, definitely not. And if it's evolution, do you think that, you know, if it really is evolution, then the parallel universes and the you know, belief in infinite possibilities has to be true. So exactly what we're living right now has happened somewhere else exactly the same way, just with monkeys or with giraffes. Like, every possibility that is out there would have had to have happened in an infinite universe, or will happen. So kids are little angels are angels. All right, fair enough. Yeah, people shouldn't get butthurt about religion because we all believe in different things. Aliens absolutely can exist with religion. Absolutely. 100%. They have to. They have to. But anyways, this is not a religion alien show. Although it would be a good one, wouldn't it? I'll get one. Multiple universes, yeah, that's definitely a possibility. If that's the case, whew, that would be insane. Because, like I said, everything that has to have happened either will or has happened already somewhere else in some different form. It's very, very interesting. Because it's technically just a belief in infinity, right? So with a never-ending universe or infinity, then every possibility of what can and will happen has already happened. That's why I like that show Rick and Morty, because it's kind of like, it's kind of true. If there is really multiple universes. But yeah, I think aliens and religion can coexist. But I'll do another show where we can get into all these topics. This is about baseball. I'll throw this, the break is on, but I'll throw a picture up of it so you guys can see a picture here afterwards. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to cut it off for today because we're just coming up on 2 hours, which was perfect over the lunch break. Tomorrow we'll be opening some other stuff. We've got some Pokemon that we've got to open in our last Series 2, 2018 Series 2 section. Hopefully we can pull that bat down Acuna. Like I said, I've always pulled one. Already pulled one, but it wasn't for me. It was for Isaac. It's in getting graded, and I really like to know the grade, but I'm holding off. I'm not going to look at my PSA account online. I'm just going to wait until the cards arrive, and we're going to do a blind reveal. So all my PSA cards are going to be blind. So branch out one time. I should, dude, man. I have too many opinions about things, but I think it would be a lot of fun. Yeah, Rick and Morty's hilarious, dude. It's such a funny show. They did a good job with that. Dude, can you imagine a universe like that? Mickey Mantle, healthy. Woo-wee. Not an alcoholic. Who knows? Can you imagine a universe where nobody ever heard of Mickey Mantle? Or where the national sport was curling? Can you imagine being Canadian? Wow. That's like my worst nightmare. Where's Urban when you need him? Had to rip on some Canadians. I don't know why I think it's funny to rip on Canadians. I just do. I think it's because you get called racist if you go south. So if you go north, it's funnier. Because they're all white. 330 lifetime with 800 homers. You gotta check out Ted Williams. His was what, 400, 40 something, and they didn't count sack flies. I mean, the sack flies counted against the hitter back then. If they didn't, can you imagine what his average would have been? Whew. I'm still so stoked about that Ted Williams card. Haven't gotten it yet, but I'm sure it'll come. John, did you see that actually? I pulled that in your brother's channel. I got into one of Eric's breaks, and holy cow. The pass of the live John 91 Fleer jabs. 91 Fleer, man. The only set that I sleeved as a kid that I put in a binder, 91 Fleer. I mean, what are the odds? You know, you pick the worst set out there thinking it's going to have value or whatever. But, ugh, unbelievable. Ted Williams, if he didn't lose those 6 years, would have had 700 homers with 3,200 hits. Yeah, likely. He was unreal, and it's not. I've been trying to get back into this, like, Hall of Fame statistic information stuff that I just, either learned back in the day and forgot, or haven't learned at all. So learning more about. Wow, you didn't see that, Ted Williams? Holy cows! I pulled a cut auto in your brother's channel. Ted Williams cut auto and bat relic numbered to 5 out of flawless. So I don't know how much the car is going to sell for, but it's unbelievably huge. That's got to be the biggest card I've ever seen pulled, actually. I mean, on any break yet. Our dad did that with 1990 Donruss. Bought that set for like $50. Someday pay for our college, dude. Yeah. It's so funny that I have that 91 Fleer, all bindered, perfect cards, really nice condition. Everything else, nope. When he came back from the Korean War, he hit 13 homers in 37 games. Oh boy. It's like Trevor Story pace right there when he first came in. Or Pete Alonso. Yeah, man. It was insane. I was freaking out. My niece and nephew were with me, and I was just losing it. So I know I've been talking about it. It's been almost 2 weeks since I pulled it, but I can't stop talking about it. It's just such a cool pull. And I like I said, I have not seen a bigger pull probably on any break yet online. I thought maybe that wasn't the case, but I've tried to go through and see some... Well, that's not true. That's not true. I did see that pull on Jaspys. Jaspys had that, like... I don't know how much was it, 50 autos? I think it was 50 autographs. That was insane. That thing's going to sell for over 100,000, I think. Because it had huge names on it. Maybe it wasn't 50, but it was a lot of autos on there. It was a full, like, 3-page booklet with just auto. Yeah, he's definitely the greatest hitter of all time, I think. I mean, how do you hit over 400 for that many years and still have, like, statistical analysis against you? I mean, he would have hit better homers. I mean, the guy was amazing. I agree with you. 5 sets of 90 Fleer basketball all sleeve Bumkus. I lost all that stuff, but I'm kind of glad. Would have hurt too much. Those cards are gross to me. Yeah, that 50. So you saw it too, Nick's Call. Yeah, that was nuts. I could not believe when I saw that pull. That was so cool. You guys got to check that video out from Jack. In fact, I probably can show it. Eight pages. Whoa, 50 autos of... Yeah, it was all stars. I didn't realize it's 8 pages. Ooh. I have 150 Clint Frazier rookies and autos and top loaders and penny sleeve. Put all my faith in him and still worry maybe a bust when the Yankees are using him. Wow, that is kind of all in. You're going all in there for sure. Not a bad guy to go all in on. Although I don't know, I'm probably less worried about Gleyber Torres than I would be about Clint Frazier. What's up, Lloyd? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. Okay, let's pause this. And I'm going to pull this sucker up. I could get in trouble for this again, probably. But
the box numbers right there. What we're going to do is we're going to open up this fresh case first. So it's the
turn
same
the volume
box
up a
break
little
that we
bit
would have done with the full case, but I think it's a little bit easier to fill if we just kind of do it 3 at a time instead of waiting for all 12 to fill.
Blow this up a little bit more. Probably get in trouble for showing this, like I said, but I don't care.
Okay,
Copyright
so
strikes
there
aren't a
are
big deal.
4 stacks of 3 right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see on the top camera right above my head. What we're going to do is we're going to roll
skip through
the die.
all of this and get to where we can open some stuff, huh? Okay, here it is.
Baseball Home Run Kings Ultimate Book Card 1 of 1.
So check this out. If you guys didn't see this,
I've never seen this before.
This is insane. Yeah, I got Lloyd, JDLS, and Urban here. I got a bunch of Canadians. What's that all about?
No, it's multiple. It's like the triple threat stack. That's the thing. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
It's that many signatures?
It can't be.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
There's
my
like 30
god.
signatures on there.
Features
I know.
50 of the game's greatest home run kings.
50? That's like one of the best hits in the province.
Vlad Guerrero
Goodness.
and his son Vlad Guerrero Jr., Reese Hoskins, Ronald Acuna Jr., Shohei Ohtani, Stan Musial, Mike Piazza, Nelson Cruz, Paul Goldschmidt, Reggie Jackson, Manny Machado, Mark McGuire,
Yeah, I
Miguel
watched this
Cabrera,
live too,
Mike
Nick.
Trout,
It was insane.
Juan Soto, Ken Griffey Jr., Chris Bryant, Kyle Schwarber, Jim Tome, you rarely see his auto. Johnny Bench, Jose Ramirez, Juan Gonzalez. We got Hank Aaron, Hideki Matsui, Ivan Rodriguez, Jeff Bagwell, Frank Thomas, Fred McGriff, Gary Sanchez, George Springer. Nope, there's more. There's 50. Big Papi,
just
David
keeps
Ortiz,
going.
Eddie Murray, Edgar Martinez, Francisco Lindor, Carlton Fisk, Chipper Jones, Dale Murphy, Dave Winfield. But wait, there's more. Bo Jackson, Darryl Strawberry, Cal Ripken, Yaz, Alex Rodriguez, Andre Dawson, Andres Galarraga, Anthony Rizzo, Aaron Judge, Adrian Beltre, Al Kaline, Albert Pujols.
That is insane.
Of freaking one.
That is insane.
Yeah, I can't even. I'm not even gonna lay that out. I don't. How are we gonna post that on? At Jaspy's Breaks. Yeah, you just have to post
Yeah, I
it.
know. Watching a stream within a stream. Sorry, it's just such. It was such a cool poll that like anytime I can get a chance to show that to other people, it's just awesome. Because watching that live was nuts. You know, you're like, what is this thing? And then, oh my goodness. And I was fairly new, still into this breaking thing, so I had no clue how rare that was. Like, wow. Now I'm like, boy. Yeah, Hank Aaron was on there, Al Kaline. Had a bunch of old guys, bunch of new guys. Oh, it was insane. Wow. Well, anyways, that's going to cut it off for me today, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Thank you for showing up, Funkin', right here at the end. Good to see you, man. Yeah, that was the craziest poll I've ever seen, too. I've had some fun polls, but didn't have anything like that. That's definitely the best poll I've ever had, was the Ted Williams. So I was pretty amazed when I saw that 50 auto, because that's definitely the best poll over Ted Williams. So Ted Williams may be the best single card poll I've ever seen, the single auto poll, but my goodness. Anyways, all right, guys. Later on, we'll have, like I said, the break is on the site right now, and I'll take a picture and put it on afterwards so you can see a picture. But appreciate y'all stopping in. So later on, guys, have a good one. Peace.
Ernest Hemingway wrote The Old Man and the Sea at 52. Satchel Paige was still dominating batters at 59. Celia Cruz was still winning Grammys at 77. John Wheeler illuminated our ideas of the universe at 70. And Roger Crouch was 56 when he first went into space. Your best is yet to come.